Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Last episode was really fun, so I'm really excited to continue this series. Now, as you can see, I have made quite a bit of progress since last episode. I finished all the stuff, I rebuilt everything. I've actually been making really good use of my new refinery and, basic assembly? It literally says it right on the thing. Why am I trying to think of what it's called? Yeah, these are surprisingly useful. So basically what the basic refinery does is it's just like the refinery on the survival kit, but it makes a lot more resources per thing, and yeah, it's just a lot faster. Then we have the basic assembler, which is basically like the assembler on the other thing, but again, it has more things that it can make, and it also does it a ridiculous amount faster. Now, you may notice there's a couple things here that weren't in my blueprint for my house from last episode. The most obvious being these two wind turbines right here. Now, the reason I needed those is because to make the solar panels, I actually needed a resource that could only be crafted in the basic assembler, which is solar cells. So to do that, I needed to power the basic assembler, so I had to make a couple wind turbines real quick. So, yeah, if you're wondering where those came from, that's why. Then there's these two little blocks right here. Now what these do is these are storage. Now the problem is, I thought that I could build some simple storage things to keep some of my resources and things just out of the way so I don't have to have them in my assembler and refinery at all times. But I have everything I need except for metal grids. Now I technically can make metal grids, I'm just missing a resource known as cobalt. Which leads me to the main point of today's episode. I want to build a car, specifically so that I can go around exploring with hopefully the resource, or the ore detection thing. I want one of those on a car, so I can go around, I can find cobalt, and I can make storage. Also, once I have cobalt, I believe I'll be able to make some more machines specifically for mining. Speaking of mining, I did not want to do too terribly much mining in this episode, so I did a little bit of mining off camera, specifically so we'd have the resources that we need. This ended up being a little bit bigger of a hole than intended, but you know what? It's given me the resources I need, and I think today we will be able to finish a car. So I'm going to stop talking, I'm going to actually get to doing this. Wait a second, the sun is very, very low on the horizon. I'm really hoping that means it's morning and not night. If it's nighttime, that'd be a bit frustrating, because that means that I'm gonna be building this thing in the dark, and the majority of last episode was at night. Well, okay, let's find a place to build this. Actually, before I do that, where is it? G. If I go to progression, the obvious first thing that I'd need access to build a car would be wheels. And to get wheels, yeah, I have to make a landing gear to actually have access to wheels, or even chairs actually. So I guess the first thing I'm going to be doing is building a landing gear. How do I do that? Well, first of all, I need to make it not so big. How do I do that? There we go. So I'm going to make this out of small blocks. So first thing, I need steel plates, obviously, to actually build things. I probably should have made those first. In fact, let's just go ahead and make like 40 of these. So if we head over here, resize it again, it seems to be right side up. We should probably have it aiming downwards so they don't mess anything up. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Put it there. Alright. Then I don't believe this thing actually locks on until we build it all the way. So I'm going to need more steel plates, that's good. Then construction components 5 and 1 motor. There we go. So now it's locked on, I believe, which means I can start actually building the car. Let's get a light armor block, and let's start just feeling out the space that I need. Let's build a little bit forward, build a little bit out. I'm actually thinking I want to have this thing have an even body. And actually, something I should check really quickly, do I now have access to wheels? I do, perfect. So let's see, that is wheel suspension left. So if I put that not in that orientation, or there, maybe it's just a little bit too low, hold on. Put that there. That is definitely wrong. And I believe it goes like that. Nope, that is upside down. But at least it's letting us place the wheels now. That's progress. So this is already going to be a very wide body creation. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm also going to have it have 6 wheels. Oh, unknown signal. I think I'm going to have it have 6 wheels instead of just 4 because I'm very afraid of this thing bottoming out somewhere, and I do not want that to happen, especially considering this is going to be my main form of transportation. It is officially nighttime, which means I officially can't see anything without lights. Yay! Well, let's go ahead and get this last set of wheels on. Left and right. There we go. So we have a 6-wheel setup, just like so. And I believe I made that even. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. So let's go ahead and build that up real quick. And there we go. We now have every single wheel fully done. This is technically a vehicle now, and by that I mean it'll roll if you push it. But I don't think you can activate the brakes until you actually have a control seat, so I should probably do that next. We have a basic control station, which is pretty simple. Then we have a cockpit, a fighter cockpit, a remote control, a passenger seat, which I'm pretty sure doesn't let you do anything, and an industrial cockpit, which I'm pretty sure I can't make, yeah, because it takes metal grids. So can I make this currently? Because that one's looking like it's going to be the best for this vehicle. Oh no, it's an odd thing. I made this even, but it's odd. Okay, that's not good. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to be changing my initial design a little bit. So instead of having the cockpit be in the center, I guess it'll just be right there. There we go. We now have this. I'm going to build it all the way up because if this thing takes damage and breaks and I can't control anything, that's probably why it has so much extra health. So if I press F on this, I can't look around, so that's already different than expected. So can look around in third person, that's good. So really quickly I'm going to head into here. That was the wrong thing. Sorry, I meant to head into the control panel, there we go. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to be controlling the wheels just yet, but I am going to go into all of here. And is there a way to put on brakes? Actually, I'm probably not going to be able to see brakes and things until once the thing is built, so I'm going to get out of there. Go out of here, go out of there, and that sets me right here. So I guess the next thing I'm going to want to do... Oh, is that an actual door? Oh, that's neat. The next thing I'm probably going to want to do is I need power, and I should probably also put a battery on this thing. These are only a half block tall, so I could probably put a couple of them here. I think I'm actually going to put them in the back, because if I crash into anything, I don't need them exploding. Let's put one there, and one right on top of it. Can I access, where is it? Would it be in control panel? Or would it be in inventory? Go to here? No. Here we go. Yeah, I believe you can see how much charge they have. They clearly don't have anything because I haven't set up any power. I don't even know why I'm checking. Yeah, speaking of which, next thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to choose a power source. I think I'm going to go simply with just more solar panels because these things are practically as big as the vehicle already, so might as well just strap one of those to the top. Alright, okay, almost, no, there we go. So what is the best position to put these in? Put one there, then I can fit another one in there. Yeah, there we go. And that basically covers the entirety of the thing, so it should always have sun, at least in the daylight. Which, considering it's always nighttime when I record for some reason, that's probably not going to help me out too much. But you know what, it should be fine. So I've got solar panels, so whenever the sun, which is somewhere over there, I can see blue, so it might be getting close to daytime, maybe in a couple 20 minutes, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, eventually we're gonna get power. But until then, since when I record it's always nighttime, I'm gonna need some kind of lights on the front so I can see where I'm going, and I'll probably put a couple on the back as well. Here we are. We have an interior light, a spotlight, and a corner light. I'm gonna go with a spotlight. So if I were to put one here, go over to here, put one, I might put some decoration on the front, so put one here and here. That should give us enough light to actually see where in the world we are. Oh wow, yeah, those are way brighter. Alright, so then I don't know how to turn these on as well. I'm definitely going to have to do a lot of control scheming for this thing. I just wish I knew how to do that right. Sun still isn't coming up. I keep forgetting just how long the day-night cycle is in this game. It's probably actually not going to be morning for a long while. Oh, look, finally! We're able to see some light. We're getting closer to where I want to be. So, as soon as this thing starts getting a charge, I want to take it out for a joyride. I set up some controls. I now have control over the lights and the brakes. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and set up some of the extra things first. I know I want a refinery, and I know I want a, whatchamacallit, an assembler. Wait a second, can you not build a refinery and a smeltery, or not a smeltery, a refinery and assembler on a car? Oh, a large ship basic refinery, that's my problem. So there's no such thing as a small ship basic refinery. I guess I could make a survival kit. That is... I know it's definitely for the small builds. Wait a second, never mind. I need medical components which require silver, which I do not currently have access to. So I guess this is actually the most advanced car that I really can make until I get more ores and things. Except for one specific thing that I really wanted to add, which I do really need. And that is an ore detector. Please tell me I have the ability to make this. I do! Okay, perfect. So I'll put this as well as an antenna somewhere here. Actually, do I have access to an antenna? I don't. I have to build a beacon first. Then I can build an antenna, then a laser antenna, which I don't believe I can make yet. So hold on, I'm going to make a beacon real quick. I guess it's a good thing that we're taking a little bit of time to do this, because that's giving my car some time to charge. So there we go. By building the antenna you have unlocked new blocks. Cool. Now if I go back into the cockpit, can I increase the distance of my thing? Control panel, ore detector, still stuck at 50 meters. Maximum detection range. Huh. What if I go to the antenna? Broadcast range, enable broadcasting. How do I... Can I make this do ore detection or no? No, I don't think I can. Okay. Well, I have an antenna on this thing now, and actually, I should probably not save. Well, actually, I should probably save. I should probably test this thing out. So I'm going to go into here, I'm going to make sure the brakes are on first. Brakes are off, now they're on. Okay. So if we head over here, and we destroy this block, this all should fall down, and we should have a car. Oh no, it's rolling away. Okay, hold on. F. Stop. Okay. The brakes are not on, which is worrying. Hold on, I need to drive this thing to safety. So it does function, which is a good sign. Hold on, let me do some control panel stuff. Handbrake. There we go. That is important. Yeah, that makes it so I can't move at all. Okay, so then control panel, inertia dampeners, and handbrake. So if I turn that off, I thought that brakes would make it so that I could actually brake, but it doesn't look like that's going to work. So if I go to this, make a block group called brakes, then go to save, go to my configuration, go to groups, and then brakes. We'll do handbrake if possible. There we go. So now we actually don't need this other brakes because that one doesn't work. So if I drive around, well, I might need to make some inertia dampeners. So if I drive around and then hit 8. Yes, we have brakes now. Okay, we can stop moving. So I'm going to drive this thing back up to my house. This is very fast. Oh boy, this is really fast. Okay. So I'm going to need to figure out how to make those inertia dampeners. Or wait, was it something I need to make, or was it just something that exists? Okay, so now, if I were to go and click 7, I can't. Okay, so inertia dampeners don't work, I think. Okay, I can't have inertia dampeners, I just have to be very careful while driving. So I'm gonna get out, I'll destroy all of this stuff real quick, and there we go! We now have our own little car. Don't know how long the charge on it will last. I'm really hoping it'll last a long while, because I don't want to get stranded really far away from home. But yeah, that is some serious progress we've made. So I guess the first thing I'm gonna do, now that I have this, is, like I said, let's go take this thing out for a little joyride. So let's see, I need to get used to these controls. I don't need the lights on right now. Let's turn off the brakes. I need to learn how to drive this thing. Oh gosh, okay, let's head up this way. Carefully, very carefully. I don't need this thing flipping. So really quickly, can I see home? I can. Okay, that's a good sign. I don't need to go so far away that I can't see home anymore. I just need to keep looking around and hoping that I see some kind of ores somewhere. I probably should have brought the materials to make a beacon. That would have been smart, because then I would be able to actually write down where I am. I will say, I am very impressed that this thing actually functions. Of all the things that I thought would actually work, the first build that I made was not one of them. But it's driving real well. I mean, I guess most of it's just pre-built stuff in the game, so I shouldn't be too surprised, but yeah, whoa! Oh boy, got some rough terrain here. Glad this thing is built like a tank. Oh boy, it's hitting the bottom. Okay, hold on. Don't flip. This is not a good scenario to be in. Hold on, let's get out of here. I don't need to break this thing. Okay. There we go, we're out of there. Whoa! And moving very quickly. I am driving backwards, this is not good. Hold on, let me turn on my brakes. I can't see a thing. Alright? So don't go that way, that is very bad. Whoa, whoa, wait a second, whoa. Did I just see an ore? I did! There's an ore here! Magnesium! Yes! Okay. Finally I found something. Okay, so where is it? Let's get as close as I can. Oh, it's deep under the ground. Okay, never mind. I can't get any closer than I am. Question. Yes, the seat does have some sort of, whatchamacallit, some sort of inventory, so I do have at least some space I can put in there. Now, question. Where am I? Okay, I believe I actually have, let's see, on the GPS, yes, I can set things. So, from current position, let's go to here, coordinates, description, current position, this is going to be magnesium. Spelled probably wrong, but you know what, that's fine. Now, I don't think we actually had access to magnesium before, so this is our first little bit of magnesium that we've had. Let's go ahead and dig down to it now. Oh, did I find magnesium ore? Yes, I found the magnesium! We've made it! Okay, I'm gonna get all of this rock out of here. I really wish I made this tunnel wider so I could sprint out of it instead of having to crouch crawl my way out. Alright, so there we go. We now have a full inventory of magnesium, which means I need to head back because I literally have no more room to carry stuff. Now, there are a few more different ores that I'm gonna need, which I don't currently have. One of them being, what's it called? Cobalt. Cobalt is, whoa! What did I just do? Oh, I hit X by accident. Oh wait, the handbrakes are off. 8, okay. I just launched myself out of that. Okay, so note to self, do not press X while driving. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of driving around, see if I can find any more ores off camera. If I turn around now, can I still see... I can still see the magnesium, so that's good. Let's find a good parking space. I'm thinking it'd be best if I had my wheels sideways, towards the downway hill. Alright, so if I go into here, take the magnesium, put it in here, we now get magnesium powder. Alright, that's something we didn't have previously. Oh, wow. it really processes slowly. So that's probably going to take about 10 minutes to process. Anyways, I think that's going to be all for this time. I hope you enjoyed. How do I do this? There we go. Next time, we're going to start making more components and things. We might... Should I? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be bold. I'm going to say next time, let's try and make something flying. Don't know if I'll be able to keep that promise, but it'll be interesting to see if I can make something flying that functions. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.